Der Hof von Boston ist in Aufruhr. Code Red wurde ausgerufen, das heißt, eine erhebliche Krise ist ausgebrochen. Leisha und Caleb werden vor den Prinzen zitiert. Vampire befinden sich unter uns. Ohne dass wir es wussten, haben wir ihre Städte gebaut, ihre Kriege ausgetragen und ihren Hunger gestillt. Seit Jahrhunderten haben sich diese Kreaturen in rivalisierenden Sekten organisiert, von denen die Camarilla die größte ist. In ihren Domänen setzen die Höfe der Camarilla die Masquerade durch. Eine globale Verschwörung, mit der die Existenz von Vampiren vor der Welt der Sterblichen verborgen werden soll. Wer gegen die Masquerade verstößt, wird zum endgültigen Tod verurteilt. Doch, Veronika. Nee. Viel Erfolg, Tippi. In Boston gehen sich die Fraktionen der Vampire schon lange gegenseitig an die Kehle. Nach zahlreichen Konflikten hat der neue Prinz, Hazel Iverson, nun einen brüchigen Pakt mit einer Gruppe Blutmagier geschlossen, die als das Hartford-Gildenhaus bekannt sind. Diese Allianz soll nicht nur Stabilität in die Domäne bringen, sondern dem Prinzen auch den Handel sichern. Also das Schmuggeln von Blut und sterblichen Opfern, die der Vampirelite zu Diensten sind. Heute Nacht feiern die Untoten. Ich glaube, ich sollte meine Cam umpositionieren. Ich weiß aber nicht, wohin.
Just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
Ich brauche ein Menü. I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Das war Caleb! Ach, jetzt erkenne ich wenigstens die Leute.
They're coming.
Jetzt verstehe ich diese Prophezeiung, dass alles den Bach runtergeht. Hallo, Jure. Ich mag Schwäne.
Did you feel it too? Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Ja, ich bin auf Anwenden.
We've got a problem. Call them back.
Ach, Caleb.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Oh, diese Stimme, ne? Caleb, der einzige Charakter, den ich von den Hauptcharakteren mag. Traurig, aber wahr. Hi, MM.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party. You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
In Dialogen erfordern manche Antworten den Einsatz von Fähigkeiten. Eine Fähigkeitsstufe wird mit der deines Gegners verglichen. Der höhere Wert gewinnt. Fällt der Wert einer Fähigkeit auf 0, kannst du sie nicht nutzen. Er verbraucht Willenskraft. Gewinnt dein Gegner, erhältst du am Ende des Dialogs etwas Willenskraft. Ja, hier, Psychologie kann ich.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure... You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem,
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Die ist so hübsch, aber die mag sie nicht.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Nur weil es kein Rosi-Gold ist. Nur?
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run. We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Die ist immer so leise. Oh mein Gott, die Augen. Vampire haben übernatürliche Fähigkeiten, die sie von ihrem Clan vererbt bekommen. Disziplin. Einige Disziplinen können in Dialogen verwendet werden. Wie bei Fähigkeiten gewinnt auch hier die höhere Stufe. Nicht allen Vampiren stehen auch alle Disziplinen zur Verfügung. Manche Sterbliche können über gewisse Kräfte verfügen, doch die meisten von ihnen können sich nicht vor Disziplinen schützen. Der Einsatz einer Disziplin generiert Hunger. Hunger hat einen Wert, der nicht überschritten werden kann. Das schränkt den Einsatz der Kräfte des Vampirs ein. Vampire, die ihr Hungerlimit erreichen, können die Kontrolle verlieren und den nächsten Sterblichen anfallen und von ihm trinken. Ich hab ja nix. Ich kann ja nur das machen.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
MM sieht ein bisschen aus wie ein Reh. Fliehen verursacht Hunger. Gut, dass ich keine habe. Richtige Einstellung.
It's gonna be a long night.
Es sah so cool aus.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Oh, dankeschön. Gut, ich habe Hunger. Ich habe Hunger, habe ich
Can I
gesagt.
help you with something?
Ja, gib mal dein Handgelenk. Ja. Dann deins?
Yes?
Okay, ich gehe einfach. Ich konnte, glaube ich, eh noch nichts machen. Ich finde halt diesen Style von den ganzen hier so krass. Oh ja, oh mein Gott, oh ja. Ich erinnere mich an ihn. Das war meiner. Oh.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
We should have all left by now.
Are you worried about the Code Red?
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Hallo, Sodemann. Guck jetzt nicht so. Ich bin halt besser gealtert als er. Alles Gertie. Ja, hier gibt's was zu beißen. Knoblauch und Alkoholgehalt und Vergiftung für jeden Vampir.
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me.
Help
She
him,
was in
Journey.
charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Fokus ermöglicht dir das vorübergehende Steigern einer Fähigkeit um 1 oder 2 Stufen. Je mehr du deinen Fokus steigerst, desto höher sind die Kosten für die Willenskraft. Damit du sie fokussieren kannst, muss eine Fähigkeit einen Mindestwert von 1 Punkt aufweisen. Disziplin oder Kenntnis kannst du nicht fokussieren. Unentschieden. Sind die Stufen der Fähigkeit oder Disziplin identisch, ist das Ergebnis des Konfliktes ungewiss. Die Siegeschancen lassen sich durch Boni oder Mali oder im Austausch gegen Erfahrungspunkte beeinflussen. Ich kann sie nicht einschüchtern. Deine Gegner können auch ihre eigenen Fähigkeiten fokussieren. Im Gegensatz zu dir ermöglicht ihnen das Fokussieren lediglich das schrittweise Steigern ihrer Fähigkeitsstufe. Die Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass der Gegner fokussiert, wird durch einen Prozentwert dargestellt. Je aggressiver du bist, Fähigkeiten fokussieren, Einsatz von Disziplin, desto wahrscheinlicher ist es, dass dein Gegner ebenfalls fokussiert.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
Nobody's answering?
No.
You're wasting time.
Hä? Hi, Lazarus. Ja, gut.
They've all got such long faces.
Ich weiß jetzt, wie man rennt. Oh mein Gott. Oh. Es funktioniert. Ich weiß endlich, wie man rennt.
What a shitty night.
Danke.
Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Diesmal wird uns die 1000 Quadratmeter Wohnung nicht mehr bezwingen. Nein. Das ist so cool. Ja, beim Rückwärts heißt Meme.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
Also, wir haben es ja schon mal bis zu einem gewissen Punkt gespielt. Ich werde nichts von der Story, also per se spoilern. Aber, also Charaktere, wie ich sie mag und so, könnte halt vielleicht spoilern. Ja, Bluescreen, du bist der Einzige, der bei lispelnden Kindern einen Beschützerinstinkt bekommt. Weil, also ist mir egal, ob das Kind lispelt oder nicht, es macht mich aggressiv.
But now we'll be together forever. We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Ja, leider.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Bei Tierbabys beschützt Instinkt, verstehe ich.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Ich fühle mich, als hätte ich verschiedene, also gespaltene Persönlichkeiten, weil das sind alles meine 3 Playable Charakter und ich muss die alle spielen. Wieso führe ich ein Gespräch mit mir selbst?
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Ich rede schon mit mir selbst, Rio, aber normalerweise stehe ich da nicht, also mit 3 verschiedenen Personen in einem Raum. Ja, Em kann glauben, was sie will, meine Güte.
And yet many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Oh, diese Stimme.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Louise. Rebellischer Star. Die Diva, die Bostons Nächte erhält. Es kann allerdings gefährlich sein, Licht in die Welt der Finsternis zu bringen. weiß das, aber es ist ihr egal. Profil wählen. Hä? War das damals schon? Ermittler. Profil, das sich auf Kenntnis und Fähigkeiten konzentriert, mit denen du verdeckt arbeiten, jemanden erpressen oder Informationen stehlen kannst. Tausendsasser. Profil, das sich auf Verbessern von Attributen und eine große Auswahl an Fähigkeiten konzentriert. Das ermöglicht dir eine maximale Anzahl an Interaktionen, die sich aber nicht alle voll beherrschen lassen. Dialogfähigkeiten und das körperliche Attribut konzentrieren. Du kannst damit die Aura deines Charakters in Gesprächen einsetzen. Boah, was passt denn zu Eigentlich Veteran. Oder Tausendsasser, dass sie viele Fähigkeiten hat, aber nichts davon richtig kann. Damit die Aura deines Charakters in Gesprächen einsetzen. Körperliche Attribute. Nee. Ich mach Tausendsasser mit ihr. Sie kann vieles, aber nichts richtig. Blöde Kuh. Zu Beginn einer Szene kannst du die Fähigkeiten deines Charakters mit Erfahrungspunkten verbessern. Diese Fähigkeiten werden in 2 Bereiche aufgeteilt: Charakterbogen und Disziplinbogen. Jedes Attribut wirkt sich auf eine bestimmte Liste mit Fähigkeiten und Disziplinen aus. Attribute erhöhen die Siegeschance, wenn es zu einem Unentschieden kommt. Wenn du sie verbesserst, senkst du außerdem die Kosten für die Willenskraft, für Fokus. Kenntnis. Der Einsatz von Kenntnisfähigkeiten kostet keine Willenskraft. Sie lassen sich durch das Verwenden von Fokus nicht verbessern. Dankeschön für Sichern für Saftgift an Ondragoni. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Kenntnisfähigkeiten kostet keine Willenskraft. Kenntnis ist auch nicht verbesserbar. Genau. Disziplinmenü. Auf dem Disziplinbogen sind die Disziplinen des Charakters vermerkt. In eine Disziplin investierte Erfahrungspunkte steigern deren Stufe und können zusätzliche Kräfte gewähren. Disziplinkräfte können passiv sein oder in Dialogen oder bei Erkundung genutzt werden. Dankeschön außen für Subgifts waren die 100 Bits, genau. Dankeschön außen für die 100 Bits. Ja. Aber ich habe keine Punkte. Ich habe gar keine Punkte. Oh, sie ist aber körperlich. Naja. Let's go. Das ist mein Lieblingscharakter. Nicht du. Geh weg.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now.
Hättest du mal einen Horden-Hexenmeister gewählt?
We have more urgent matters to attend to.
We?
Bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Dankeschön für Sichern für den 2 Resub. Dankeschön für Sichern. Vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Danke. Dankeschön.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Was machen die da gerade? Dankeschön und Dragoni für nochmal 5 Subgifts nach den schon 10 Euro, ey. Dankeschön. Vielen, vielen Dank. Danke, Ondragoni. Danke für Subgift an Flo Babaltus, an Zybit, an Halien und an die Pinke Beere und Sir Frank Needful. Dankeschön. Vielen, vielen Dank, Ondragoni. Dankeschön. Vielen lieben Dank.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Ja, das frage ich mich auch gerade. Was macht ihr da? Hallo? Psst, jetzt. Dankeschön, locker für die 100 Bits. Dankeschön.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Die Jagd. In einem sicheren Gebiet kann dich niemand beim Trinken beobachten. Du findest es, indem du deine Umgebung erkundest. Du kannst nur eine Beute gleichzeitig in ein sicheres Gebiet schicken.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah.
Hallo, ich hab Hunger.
Do you want us to...
Ja. Hallo, ich will essen.
Do you need me?
Ja, Gefäß.
Do you want us to...
Ja, ich will. Die Blö...
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Solltest du ja nicht folgen?
I really hope it's not serious.
Okay, geh rein, komm. Kann ich jetzt essen?
Do you need me?
Hallo, ich hab Hunger.
Did you need something?
Beute wird immer dann sichtbar, wenn du dich ihr näherst. Um zu trinken, musst du ein sicheres Gebiet finden. Ach so, ich hätte... Okay. In das du deine Beute locken kannst. Konzentriere dich auf isolierte Beute. Wenn sie von potenziellen Zeugen umgeben ist und die Beute in ein sicheres Gebiet schickst, steigt der Verdacht, dass du es warst. So, jetzt aber.
Come with me. There.
Yes.
Der Kuss. Vampire nutzen ihre Kräfte, um ihre Beute zu berücken. Berücken? Oder zu überwältigen und ihren Hunger zu stillen. Trinkst du von deiner Beute, kannst du die Menge des entnommenen Blutes steuern. Halte die Taste gedrückt, um festzulegen, wie viel von deinem Hunger gestillt werden soll. Drückst du die Taste nicht oder lässt du sie erst los? Wenn die Leiste voll ist, verliert deine Beute zu viel Blut und stirbt. Wenn du Beute tötest, erhöht das den Verdacht. Sterbliche sind auf der Hut, während Vampire deinen Respekt vor der Masquerade in Frage stellen. Man muss 4, ne? Bestimmte Beute, deren Blut emotional aufgeladen ist, hat eine Resonanz. Nachdem du von ihr getrunken hast, erhält dein Charakter diese Resonanz. Erfahrungsbonus Disziplin, aha. Am Ende einer Szene gewährt eine Resonanz einem Charakter einen Erfahrungsbonus auf die entsprechende Disziplin. Erhältst du während einer Szene mehr als eine Resonanz, wird nur die letzte gespeichert. Zweiter Biss. Wenn deine Beute überlebt, kannst du ein zweites Mal von ihr trinken. Danach stirbt sie allerdings und der Verdacht steigt an. Nein, sie hat gesagt, ich soll sie nicht töten. Ich soll aufpassen, hat sie gesagt. Danke für den Hype-Train, Leute. Vielen, vielen Dank.
Absolutely divine.
All right, Jay.
Komm, Sir, wir gehen jetzt.
It won't take long.
Going.
I know.
Ich nehme beide. Das Pfand drauf, ja. Danke, Ondragoni, für Subgift an. Danke, Ondragoni. Vielen Dank. Gut. Wir sind satt. Wie komme ich hier raus? Hallo? Komme ich hier raus? Hallo? Darf ich mal?
Miss Lewis. Can I help you?
Offensichtlich nicht.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Oh, das war doch unser Snack gerade, der an mir vorbeigegangen ist, oder?
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Anytime you want. Das war doch, oder? Das war der. War der das nicht? Okay, die beide liegen noch da. Komisch. Was war nochmal ein Alkofen? Ich dachte, das wäre das hier.
Yes?
War das nicht das? War das nicht so eine komische Vorhangszene? Was ist nochmal ein Alkoven? Ich weiß, das letzte Mal hatte ich auch schon Probleme damit. Oh.
Victoria!
MM! My little rose!
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you! As splendid as always.
Victoria.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you? This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
Ich drehe den Spieß um.
What about you? You chose a bad time to visit us.
Oh, don't remind me. To think I was so happy to return to Boston after so many years. Ugh, the trip was to be amazing.
Hey, the night's still young. It might be nothing at all.
You're right. Everyone is so tense. It's starting to rub off on me. I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash.
You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others. Let others handle their own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
It's a cynical point of view, but you're probably right. I should stick to my orders. Bring Jay back to the prince and let her deal on her own.
The choice is yours, obviously. After all, you know Iverson better than I do. I'm just sharing my experience with you.
Thanks for the advice, Victoria. You've helped put things into perspective.
It's only natural. I'll always be here for you, darling, and I hope the feeling is mutual.
You know it is.
Wonderful. I'm relieved to see that despite the travails of time and distance, our friendship is still intact.
What are you doing in town anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
Ah, ich mag sie. Boah, ich kann zweimal fokussieren. Lasst uns... Ja. Let's go.
What did you hope your emissary would do? Double-cross Iverson?
Oh, please, I'm just curious, that's all.
Diplomats are rarely sent out without good reason. If you sent someone, then there was something in it for you.
Fine, guilty as charged. I'm very interested in your prince's project. I'd like to transpose it to Atlanta. I contacted the warlocks to try and learn more. I was actually surprised that Deneb agreed to cooperate with Kindred outside his chantry.
Deneb?
Hartford's regent. I understood that he was the one Hazel was in negotiations with.
Are they really that wary of outsiders?
Warlocks are naturally suspicious of other families, but Osborne? He's unique. Paranoid, eccentric, and highly intelligent. The type of man you can't manipulate.
You seem to know him pretty well.
Well enough to know not to trust him.
Vampirgebiss aus Plastik. Sehr schön für sich. Hallo Scorpi.
I imagine you received the alert as well.
Yes. I was with your prince when the message was sent.
Do you have any idea who triggered it?
Alas, I have no idea. Iverson didn't care to share that with me. She knows how to control information.
I'm not even sure she knows herself.
She's going to need answers. I doubt her subjects will wait much longer.
I've heard rumors about you. Something about a wedding?
Oh yes! My wedding to Tigurius! It was fabulous. We had a spectacular celebration.
Oh Mann, ich fand die toll. Ich will die selber heiraten.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I didn't expect that of you. You're so free. Why bind yourself to that lick?
Duty, and ambition.
Ach so.
My freedom for even an iota of power? Thanks, but no thanks.
Do I look bound?
That's the whole idea behind a marriage.
Well, what happened to the love-struck young woman I met in Vienna?
She grew up.
And Hilda?
We broke up a few years back. She wasn't there for me when I needed her. But it's over. I've moved on.
I admire your strength, dear. We are cut from the same cloth.
Irgendwie wird sie immer leiser.
You knew Boston when it was a Malkavian city. What do you think about the court now?
Iverson has successfully made her mark. It can't have been easy, with Quentin's grip on the city.
Boston was on the brink of chaos when Hazel took over. I don't always agree with her methods, but she gets the job done.
She knows what she wants. I respect that. Our family needs more leaders like her. That would be a welcome change from our usual weather vanes.
Tschüss.
I'm sorry, but I've gotta go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you leave, I have a favor to ask you. I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
Huh. You're using my own words against me?
Yeah.
It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too. If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Fine. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Thanks, MM. I hope I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Victoria. See you later.
Will die den ganzen Club aussaufen, oder was?
Yes, darling?
Gar nichts.
I've gotta go.
See you later, darling.
Zieht immer eine Augenbraue so hoch.